of a tiny Nova Scotia native reserve is defending the amounts paid to her and band councillors tonight. But Chief Shirley Clark refuses to confirm or deny whether it's her Glooscap band where elected politicians pull in huge levels of compensation. Paul Withers reports.
Chief Shirley Clark responded today to a report from the Canadian Taxpayers Federation on compensation paid to reserve politicians.
The document provides an inaccurate perception that we are unjustly overpaid.
We're talking about tax dollars.
Yesterday, the Taxpayers Federation released a summary of chief and council compensation from Indian and Northern Affairs. Reserves were not identified by name. On one Atlantic reserve, the chief received $243,000 in 2008, one councillor nearly $1 million, and two others were paid over $200,000. The report identified reserves by population and federal funding. Both are identical to the Glooscap First Nation outside Hansport.
I believe they are talking about my reserve.
Jessica Hatt is a longtime critic of the Glooscap leadership.
Our audit reports through the past years have shown that they do make a lot of money, and it's due to the positions that they hold.
The multiple positions.
The multiple positions that they hold.
The chief says her council is accountable. She would not address the connection to Glooscap, claiming what was released by the Taxpayers Federation was misleading.
The document numbers do not provide the necessary details breaking down the figures, including reimbursements for travel and accommodation costs. We do not receive vehicle allowances, pensions, benefits, insurance, or dry cleaning reimbursements, for that matter.
You won't answer the question about whether indeed these are your salaries?
The chief and councillors refuse to say what they are paid, refuse to answer any questions at all.
Anything to say when Chief spoke?
Yeah.
She represents this.
Sorry, did you earn $900,000 in 2008 and 9?
Without identifying Glooscap, today a native spokesperson explained the $1 million payout as a case of operational funds being channeled through an individual. In the end, the Glooscap band will neither confirm, nor deny, nor explain whether its council is the high-paid one referred to by the Taxpayers Federation. Paul Withers, CBC News on the Glooscap First Nation.
And in today's Newsmaker interview at 5:14, I spoke with Chief Lawrence Paul of Millbrook First Nation. He says his band doesn't have six-figure salaries, and he doesn't condone bands that do. He says if there's an investigation, it should be broad in scope.
I don't think we should only talk about a First Nation in Nova Scotia, or we shouldn't be talking about any First Nation in Canada. I mean, we should look at the big structure, the federal government, the Prime Minister's pay, the house he's got for free, the chauffeur, limousine, Cabinet Minister got a chauffeur, limousines. We gotta look at the big picture right across the board.
That's Chief Lawrence Paul of Millbrook First Nation.
This is a difficult night.